If you are ever struggling with inconsistent branding, all you need is a well-constructed brand kit. It is a piece of your brand identity that represents brand consistency. Almost every successful brand depends on a compelling brand kit to create that first impression and achieve brand consistency. That's how they can manage to grab attention and stand out. An ideal brand kit offers unified consistency during the entire design process so that whenever people search your brand name, they would find a similar look and feel each time. Components of the brand kit. Following are the core components that build your brand kit. They are the visual elements that often deliver what your brand intends to offer or the brand message you are willing to convey. 1. Logo. The logo is an icon or a small design adopted by a company to symbolize its products. It is often said that a logo is the first impression your brand will ever create. It's rather more than that. It is a visual reminder that indicates what your company stands for. It is the first and most vital identity for a brand. 2. Color palette. Think about Google for a moment, you will more likely remember its color pattern: blue, red, yellow and green. The selection of colors for your logo often sets a visual tone for your brand. Colors do have their own language. 3. Topography. The fonts that you use have significance of their own. It is equally important as other visual elements of your brand. In fact, your topography is treated as a visual element itself. You can either use a ready-made font or can design one for your brand. Brand kit versus brand guidelines. While talking about brand identity kit, there is a high chance you may confuse it with brand guidelines. Let's find out how they vary from each other. A brand identity kit focuses on visual elements of your brand, whereas brand guidelines, brand guide style is a specific set of guidelines that explains how you are willing to communicate about your brand as a whole. These guidelines are not just about visuals, but they apply to written and verbal elements too. You can use brand guidelines for face-to-face or in-person customer experiences as well. Having said about the difference between brand identity kit and brand guidelines, it's necessary to know that both work together to make a brand identity successful. Why do you need a brand kit? A brand kit is a gateway that lets your customers get a glimpse of what your values and offerings are. A persistent and robust brand identity has the potential to make your businesses successful. Thus, it's crucial to invest in creating an effective brand identity. A brand kit is a foundational brand identity that uses various visual elements to give an edge to your brand. It develops loyalty and builds trust for your brand. Where can you apply a brand kit? Once you have created the brand kit, then you can apply it to various mediums to build a strong and memorable image for your brand. You can apply a brand kit over business cards, signage, product packaging, stationery, websites, apparel, print materials like flyers, brochures, reports, etc. Conclusion. Most successful businesses invest heavily in building a brand identity. As we have seen in this video article, a brand identity kit gives the enterprise an added edge to connect with its customers. It creates an impression that you have certain values and standards that you have set for your business. Simple elements like logo, color and topography form a long-lasting impression in your customer's mind. So if you are looking to get that extra edge and value to your brand, a brand identity kit is what you should start working on. A Bill Must production.